this brick changed the world. Well, not this brick, but you know what I mean. This tiny plastic square has done seriously big business since its invention in the 1950s and has travelled to every corner of the planet, including this one, the southwest coast of England, where Lego pieces have been mysteriously washing ashore since 1997. Curious, right? So why is Lego appearing on our beaches? And does all that plastic pose a problem? From BBC News, I'm Lily May. The year is 1997. The Tokyo Express cargo ship is making its way from Rotterdam to New York City. On February 13th, about 20 miles off of Land's End in the southwest of England, a freak wave slams into the ship and sweeps 62 shipping containers overboard. Inside one of those containers, about 5 million Lego pieces. Well, 4,756,940 to be exact. And weirdly, most of them were sea-themed. We're talking speedboats, sea creatures.
I think there was.
Flippers, pirate swords, seaweed, speedboats.
The event is framed as the Great Lego Spill of 1997. And since that stormy night almost 30 years ago, pieces have been washing up across the world. Although the majority of the pieces have been found in the southwest of England, they've also been found in the Channel Islands, Wales, Ireland, and even as far as the Netherlands and Norway.
From what I've had on my community online, when people find out about the Lego spill, they are mind blown. The fact that there are these Lego pieces under the sea that have been there for 20, 25 years, and maybe even a little bit more, their minds are blown. They're like, I want to find these Lego pieces.
While Lego has generally been considered a children's toy, there are loads of adult fans like Sophie. Okay, fine. I didn't want to be outed here on the literal news, but yeah, sure. That includes me.
I even remember when I found out about the Great Lego Spill, I was literally just trying to figure out some content one day. Back then when I first created my TikTok channel, every day I was like, right, what am I going to post about today? And on this particular day, I found an article about a fisherman who had found a Lego piece from the Great Spill. And I was like, the Great Spill? What's this? So I did my research, I went online, found out all about it, and I was hooked. The concept of all these Lego pieces being lost at sea and just being on the beach one day and all of a sudden one washes up, I was like, I have to get down there, I have to find one.
After the cargo spill, Lego announced a finders keepers rule. If you spotted a piece on the beach, you could keep it. Let's be honest though, it'd be pretty hard to enforce anything else. They even released an inventory of every item inside the lost container. So, once people started hunting for the pieces, they knew exactly what to look for. And Lego fans have been searching for the long lost treasure ever since.
In terms of what people have found within my community, I've had people comment saying that they found dragons, and I think one person actually found one of the octopuses, which is what I would really like to find, but I don't think it was in a very good condition. I think it had been a bit chomped and a bit chewed. I think the thing that makes it so exciting looking for these pieces is just the fact that they've been lost at sea for so many years. The fact that they were dropped by accident all the way back in 1997, and yet they're still washing up on beaches now. I think it's the fact that they're kind of lost in time. So when you find one, it's almost like you're finding a bit of history, you're finding something that people thought was never going to be found.
Okay, recap. Ship sinking in 1997, container full of Lego washes up ashore. Lego fans rejoice, and all is right in the world. Right? Not quite. For the ocean and our beaches, there is a darker side to the story.
So I first found out about the Lego lost at sea when a fisherman from Plymouth called me and said, you'll never guess what I found in my landing nets.
My colleague Lisa Young is a BBC reporter from the Southwest and has covered the story extensively.
He'd found the first ever reported Lego shark from the cargo spill. Now he was really excited to find it. He called it treasure. He recognised it immediately because when he was young, he had played with the pirate ship of which the shark was a piece. So he got in touch with Tracy Williams. Now she founded the Lego Lost at Sea project. What that is a way of cataloguing all of the finds from across the world and attributing them to the cargo spill.
Almost 5 million bits of Lego. That's a big spreadsheet.
In 2020, scientists at the University of Plymouth studied Lego bricks, and they worked out that they could last between 100 and 1,300 years. Now, Lego's known for its durability as a toy, but the leader of the study, Dr. Andrew Turner, said the durability of it surprised even them.
Lego wasn't the only thing swept off the Tokyo Express back in 1997. 61 other containers fell into the ocean, but only 3 were recovered intact. The rest were lost at sea and presumed to have sunk. But containers going overboard is actually pretty rare. The 2025 Containers Lost at Sea report from the World Shipping Council showed that approximately 576 containers were lost at sea in 2024. Does that seem like a lot to you? To me, it did, until I read that equated to about 0.0002% of all containers transported. The World Shipping Council website says the liner industry is taking proactive measures to prevent incidents and enhance cargo safety. Every container overboard is one too many.
Hi Lily May, I'm down on my lovely local beach, and even though from the first look it looks lovely and clean, unfortunately there is plastic everywhere.
To properly understand the effect of plastic in our oceans, I reached out to Catherine Gemmell with some questions. She's the Marine Litter Policy Manager at the Marine Conservation Society and has loads of knowledge about plastic pollution and what we can actually do to help.
So this is what happens with plastic. It has been made to last, which is great for certain uses, but not when it ends up as litter, and not when we're just using it as a single-use plastic item, using it once, and it could last hundreds, thousands of years in the ocean. 2 of our kind of main concerns when it comes to plastic litter, including Lego, toys, fishing nets, bottles, we get loads of different types, is on our wildlife. They can sometimes mistake it for their food, so they might ingest it and eat it, and that means it fills up their stomachs, so they can't eat the food that they're supposed to. Or entanglement is the other really big issue, where our animals get entangled in the litter, so they can't swim, or they can't feed or breed or get to wherever they need to go to. Now, the other issue we know about plastic is that it does start to break down, but then it starts to cause the issue of microplastics. So this is where we're turning our ocean into a massive microplastic soup. So this isn't just impacting our big creatures like our whales, our dolphins, our turtles. This is impacting all of the vital creatures at the bottom of the food chain, like our plankton, that are then eating it, and it's working its way up the food chain. So if you're heading along to your local beach, do a bit of beach combing, seeing if you can find one of these rare Lego pieces, why not take a bag and a litter picker along with you? So as well as finding something exciting, you're helping protect our amazing ocean and your beach at the same time.
We reached out to Lego about this story, and they said,
"We don't ever want Lego bricks to end up in the sea." The cargo spill from the Tokyo Express in 1997 was an unfortunate accident. We are serious about our role in helping to look after the planet, and we are committed to building a more sustainable future for children.
if you enjoyed this, why not watch some more episodes of In Case You Missed It and let us know what you think in the comments. For now, thanks for watching.